Welcome to Week 27 Premier League predictions. Get winning tips and insider analysis. This is your ultimate guide to Week 27 of the English Premier League. From title races to relegation battles, we've got winning predictions, key stats, and expert tips for every match. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss expert predictions. Match analysis: Aston Villa vs Leeds United. Aston Villa enter this contest in third place with 50 points from 26 matches, showing strong overall performance with 15 victories, 5 draws, and 6 defeats. Their goal record stands at 37 scored and 27 conceded, giving them a positive goal difference of 10, which reflects balance between attack and defense. Leeds United sit in 15th position with 30 points, having won 7, drawn 9, and lost 10 matches. Their defensive record is weaker with 45 conceded and a negative goal difference of 9. Recent form also favors the home side as Aston Villa have collected more positive results in their last 5 matches, while Leeds United show mixed outcomes despite a couple of recent positive performances. The difference in ranking, points, and defensive solidity indicates a clear performance gap between the sides. Tactics: Aston Villa are likely to rely on structured build-up and controlled possession because their goals conceded total is relatively low compared to teams around them, suggesting organized defending and disciplined positioning. Their scoring figure shows efficiency rather than excessive attacking risk, so they may prioritize calculated forward movements and capitalize on opportunities rather than constant pressure. Leeds United, having allowed many goals, may adopt a deeper defensive shape to reduce space and attempt quick transitions toward goal. Their scoring number is close to Aston Villa despite their lower ranking, which indicates they can threaten when chances arise. However, their defensive vulnerability means they must remain compact and cautious or they risk being exposed by a higher-ranked opponent. Match prediction: Aston Villa hold the stronger position in the standings, possess a superior goal difference, and demonstrate more consistent results across the season. Leeds United remain competitive, but their defensive record and lower point total suggest difficulty when facing teams near the top. Considering these factors, the most probable outcome is a win for Aston Villa. Match analysis: Brentford vs Brighton. Brentford approach this match from 7th position with 40 points collected from 26 matches, having secured 12 wins, 4 draws, and 10 defeats. Their attacking return stands at 40 goals scored while conceding 35, giving them a positive goal difference of 5, which indicates a slight attacking edge. Brighton sit 14th with 31 points from the same number of matches, recording 7 wins, 10 draws, and 9 losses. Their goals scored and conceded are equal at 34 each, which shows balance but not dominance. Recent results suggest Brentford have achieved stronger momentum with more positive outcomes in their latest matches, whereas Brighton show a sequence containing several disappointing results. The gap in league position and points total highlights a noticeable difference in consistency and effectiveness. Tactics: Brentford are expected to emphasize forward movement and direct attacking phases because their scoring total is higher than that of Brighton, and their recent performances suggest confidence in offensive play. Their defensive numbers are respectable, which allows them to push players forward without excessive risk. Brighton may focus on structured build-up and ball retention, since their goal statistics indicate balance rather than attacking superiority. Their number of draws suggests they often compete evenly but struggle to turn matches into victories, so patience and controlled tempo could be their preferred approach. The contest may therefore feature Brentford pressing for initiative while Brighton attempt to slow the pace and search for openings. Match prediction: Brentford possess the stronger league standing, the higher points tally, and more productive recent form. Brighton remain competitive, but their lower ranking and less convincing results imply they may struggle against a side positioned above them. Taking these elements into account, the expected outcome is a win for Brentford. Match analysis: Chelsea vs Burnley. Chelsea enter this contest from 5th place with 44 points earned across 26 matches, recording 12 victories, 8 draws, and 6 defeats. Their attacking output stands at 47 goals while conceding 30, producing a positive goal difference of 17 that reflects strong overall performance. Burnley occupy 19th position with only 18 points from the same number of matches, achieving 4 wins, 6 draws, and 16 losses. Their defensive record shows 51 goals conceded compared to 28 scored, which results in a negative goal difference of 23. Recent results further underline the contrast as Chelsea display a sequence filled with positive outcomes while Burnley show mostly disappointing results despite a recent success. The wide separation in ranking, points, and defensive strength highlights a major difference in competitive level. Tactics. Chelsea are likely to control the tempo through sustained possession and organized attacking phases because their scoring record and goal difference indicate both creativity and efficiency in front of goal. Their defensive numbers also suggest stability, which allows them to commit players forward with confidence. Burnley may prioritize caution and compact positioning since their defensive statistics reveal vulnerability when facing attacking pressure. They could rely on quick transitions and raid chances rather than extended attacking sequences. The strategic pattern is therefore expected to feature Chelsea dictating play while Burnley attempt to remain disciplined and limit spaces. Match prediction. Chelsea hold a clear advantage in league position, points collected, scoring strength, and defensive reliability. Burnley remain determined, but their lowest standing and heavy goals conceded record make it difficult to expect dominance against a stronger opponent. Considering these factors, the likely outcome is a win or draw for Chelsea. Match analysis. West Ham versus Bournemouth. West Ham approached this match from 18th place with 24 points gained from 26 matches, recording 6 victories, 6 draws, and 14 defeats. Their scoring total stands at 32 while they have conceded 49, which gives them a negative goal difference of 17 and reflects defensive fragility. Bournemouth arrive in 9th position with 37 points, having secured 9 wins, 10 draws, and 7 losses. Their attacking output of 43 goals is notably higher than that of West Ham, although they have conceded 45, which leaves them with a slightly negative goal difference. Recent performances indicate Bournemouth have achieved more encouraging results in their latest fixtures, while West Ham show inconsistency despite a few positive outcomes. The difference in league standing and points suggests Bournemouth have displayed stronger overall competitiveness. Tactics. West Ham may adopt a cautious structure with deeper positioning because their defensive record shows vulnerability when exposed to attacking pressure. They could focus on disciplined organization and attempt to exploit occasional forward opportunities rather than committing many players into attack. Bournemouth are likely to emphasize offensive movement since their goal scored total is considerably higher, indicating an ability to create and convert chances. Their approach may involve advancing with confidence and applying pressure, though they must remain attentive defensively due to the number of goals they have allowed. The encounter could therefore feature Bournemouth pushing forward while West Ham try to contain and counter. Match prediction. Bournemouth possess the higher league ranking, the stronger points tally, and a more productive attacking record. West Ham remain capable of competing, but their lower position and defensive struggles suggest difficulty against a side placed well above them. Taking these elements into account, the expected outcome is a win or draw for Bournemouth. Match analysis. Manchester City versus Newcastle United. Manchester City come into this contest placed second with 53 points from 26 matches, having achieved 16 wins, 5 draws, and 5 losses. Their attacking strength is evident with 54 goals scored, while their defense has allowed only 24, giving them a goal difference of 30, which demonstrates superiority at both ends of the pitch. Newcastle United sit 10th with 36 points, recording 10 victories, 6 draws, and 10 defeats. Their goals scored and conceded are equal at 37, which reflects balance but not dominance. Recent results show Manchester City collecting several positive outcomes, whereas Newcastle United display a sequence containing more setbacks. The contrast in ranking, points total, and goal difference illustrates a clear gap in overall performance level. Tactics. Manchester City are likely to dictate play through controlled possession and sustained attacking pressure because their scoring total and defensive solidity indicate a side capable of maintaining authority throughout matches. Their structure allows them to advance confidently while still remaining secure at the back. Newcastle United may choose a more measured approach, focusing on organization and waiting for openings to counterattack since their statistics suggest they compete evenly but do not consistently overpower opponents. Their balanced goal record implies they can threaten going forward yet must remain disciplined defensively to avoid being overrun. The match rhythm is therefore expected to be shaped by Manchester City pushing the tempo while Newcastle United attempt to contain and respond strategically. Match prediction. Manchester City hold the stronger league standing, a significantly higher points tally, and a far superior goal difference. Newcastle United remain capable, but their mid-table position and mixed recent performances indicate a tougher challenge against a top-ranked side. Considering these factors, the most likely result is a win for Manchester City. Match analysis. Nottingham Forest vs Liverpool. Nottingham Forest enter this encounter in 17th place with 27 points from 26 matches, having secured 7 wins, 6 draws, and 13 defeats. Their attacking output stands at 25 goals while they have conceded 38, which produces a negative goal difference of 13 and indicates defensive challenges. Liverpool arrive in 6th position with 42 points collected from the same number of matches, recording 12 victories, 6 draws, and 8 losses. Their scoring total of 41 compared to 35 conceded gives them a positive goal difference of 6, which reflects a more effective balance between offense and defense. Recent results also suggest Liverpool have gained more favorable outcomes, whereas Nottingham Forest show mixed performances. The separation in league standing and points total highlights Liverpool as the strongest side overall. Tactics. Nottingham Forest may adopt a cautious structure with compact lines because their defensive numbers show vulnerability when exposed to sustained attacking pressure. They could rely on discipline and selective forward movements rather than committing many players ahead of the ball. Liverpool are likely to emphasize attacking progression, since their higher goals scored figure indicates an ability to create opportunities consistently. Their defensive record is steadier, which allows them to press forward with greater assurance. The match dynamic may therefore involve Liverpool controlling attacking phases while Nottingham Forest attempt to remain organized and search for chances on transition. Match prediction. Liverpool possess the higher ranking, the greater points tally, and a stronger goal difference, which together indicate superior performance across the season. Nottingham Forest remain determined, but their lower position and defensive records suggest difficulty when facing a side placed significantly above them. Taking these factors into account, the expected outcome is a win or draw for Liverpool. Match analysis. Crystal Palace vs Wolves. Crystal Palace come into this encounter position 13th with 32 points from 26 matches, having achieved 8 wins, 8 draws, and 10 losses. Their scoring total stands at 28 while they have conceded 32, which gives them a negative goal difference of 4 and reflects a side that competes evenly but lacks dominance. Wolves sit 20th with 9 points from the same number of matches, recording only 1 victory alongside 6 draws and 19 defeats. Their attacking return is 16 goals scored compared with 48 conceded, which results in a negative goal difference of 32 and indicates significant struggles in both attack and defense. Recent results further underline the contrast as Crystal Palace show a mixture of outcomes including a recent success, while Wolves display a sequence largely filled with setbacks. The difference in ranking and points total illustrates a clear separation in overall performance. Tactics. Crystal Palace are likely to adopt a proactive approach because their scoring and defensive figures suggest they can compete effectively when they maintain balance between attack and structure. They may attempt to advance with controlled build-up and apply pressure in advanced areas while still keeping defensive shape. Wolves may focus on containment and caution since their goals conceded total is high, which implies vulnerability when facing attacking sides. Their approach could involve remaining compact and seeking forward chances rather than sustained attacking phases. The contest is therefore expected to feature Crystal Palace attempting to dictate play while Wolves aim to resist pressure and look for limited openings. Match prediction. Crystal Palace hold the stronger league standing, a far higher points tally, and a more stable goal difference. Wolves remain determined, but their bottom position and defensive record make it difficult to expect them to dominate against a higher-ranked opponent. Considering these elements, the most likely outcome is a win or draw for Crystal Palace. Match analysis. Sunderland vs Fulham. Sunderland enter this meeting in 11th place with 36 points collected from 26 matches, recording 9 victories, 9 draws, and 8 defeats. Their attacking output stands at 27 goals while they have conceded 30, which produces a negative goal difference of 3 and reflects a competitive but not dominant campaign. Fulham arrive in 12th position with 34 points from the same number of matches, having secured 10 wins, 4 draws, and 12 losses. They have scored 35 goals and conceded 40, which results in a negative goal difference of 5 and indicates defensive vulnerability. Recent performances suggest Sunderland have achieved slightly stronger results in their latest matches, whereas Fulham show a run containing several setbacks. The narrow gap in ranking and points shows a closely matched contest, yet Sunderland maintain a slight overall edge. Tactics. Sunderland are likely to emphasize structured play and disciplined positioning because their record suggests balance between attack and defense. They may focus on organized build-up and selective forward movement in order to create scoring opportunities while maintaining stability at the back. Fulham could lean toward a more attacking approach since their goal scored total is higher, which implies they are capable of producing chances. However, their defensive record indicates they must remain cautious or risk conceding when pushing forward. The match could therefore feature Sunderland prioritizing control and efficiency, while Fulham attempt to create openings through forward intent. Match prediction. Sunderland hold a marginally higher league position, a slightly better points total, and somewhat stronger recent results. Fulham remain competitive, but their lower standing and defensive records suggest they may struggle to overcome a side position just above them. Considering these factors, the most likely result is a win for Sunderland. Match analysis. Tottenham versus Arsenal. Tottenham approached this encounter from 16th place with 29 points gained from 26 matches, having secured 7 wins, 8 draws, and 11 defeats. Their attacking output stands at 36 goals while they have conceded 37, which produces a negative goal difference of 1 and reflects inconsistency across the campaign. Arsenal arrive in first position with 57 points from the same number of matches, recording 17 victories, 6 draws, and only 3 losses. Their scoring total of 50 compared with 18 conceded gives them a goal difference of 32, which highlights strength in both attack and defense. Recent performances also show Arsenal achieving more positive results, whereas Tottenham display a run containing several disappointing outcomes. The difference in ranking and points clearly illustrates a large gap in overall performance level. Tactics. Tottenham may adopt a cautious structure with careful positioning because their results suggest inconsistency and vulnerability when facing stronger opponents. They could focus on maintaining defensive discipline and searching for chances through selective forward movement. Arsenal are likely to control the tempo through organized build-up and sustained attacking pressure since their scoring record and defensive solidity indicate a side capable of dominating possession and creating opportunities. Their balanced statistics suggest they can advance confidently while still remaining secure at the back. The match rhythm is therefore expected to be shaped by Arsenal dictating play while Tottenham attempt to contain and respond when opportunities arise. Match prediction. Arsenal hold the strongest league standing, the highest points total, and a significantly superior goal difference. Tottenham remain competitive, but their lower position and mixed results indicate difficulty when facing a side performing at the top level. Considering these elements, the expected outcome is a win or draw for Arsenal. Match analysis. Everton versus Man United. Everton enter this matchup in 8th place with 37 points from 26 matches, having recorded 10 victories, 7 draws, and 9 defeats. Their attacking output is 29 goals while they have conceded 30, which results in a negative goal difference of 1 and reflects a team capable of competing closely but lacking consistency. Man United arrive in 4th position with 45 points from the same number of matches, having achieved 12 wins, 9 draws, and 5 losses. They have scored 47 goals and conceded 37, which gives them a goal difference of 10, demonstrating a strong balance between attack and defense. Recent results for both teams suggest Everton have achieved a mixture of outcomes while Man United showed generally positive performances, making the matchup potentially evenly contested. The relative positions and point totals indicate a competitive encounter with no clear dominance. Tactics. Everton are likely to adopt a measured approach, focusing on organized defending and selective forward movements since their goal difference is slightly negative and they tend to compete closely in matches. Man United may employ controlled possession and structured attacking play to leverage their highest scoring ability while maintaining defensive solidity. Both teams are expected to balance attack and caution, seeking opportunities without leaving large gaps at the back. The encounter could therefore feature periods of shared control with careful transitions and tactical awareness on both sides. Match prediction. Considering the comparable recent form and Everton's capability to challenge higher-ranked teams while Man United maintains strong defensive and attacking balance, the matchup is likely to be closely contested. Taking these factors into account, the most probable outcome is a draw. That's it for our Week 27 Premier League predictions. Which match are you most excited about? Comment below and let us know your predictions. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with every Premier League tip and insider analysis. See you next week for more winning predictions.